Welcome back. Before we get into the coursework, I wanted to take a few minutes just to go over what exactly is happening with the hormones as we approach perimenopause and menopause. So you can see this little graph here. In the yellow, you have menstruation. Perimenopause is green, and menopause is the purple color. So the two lines here are estrogen on top and progesterone on the second line. So during menstruation, although the hormones do fluctuate, they fluctuate monthly in a consistent pattern. So they have similar ratios month to month, and that is really what's critical. These hormones work together to have many benefits, but most notably and important, they reduce inflammation, they keep our muscle and bone mass nice and strong, and they protect our heart health. So perimenopause, which is in the green segment there, can start anywhere from 10 years before menopause. And menopause itself is just the exact day that you have not had a period for a year. So during this perimenopause time, you can see estrogen will be fluctuating wildly up and down while progesterone is steadily declining. This can lead to many symptoms: horrible PMS, unpredictable, very heavy periods, hot flashes, mood swings, brain fogs, weight gain, just to name a few. So you really feel like you have no idea what's going on in your body. And, this once reliable, strong body is just, you're not feeling you can trust it as much anymore. And then, like I said, menopause is just that one day when you have not had a period for a year. And then postmenopause is the rest of your life. And it can be up to 40% of a woman's lifespan. So it's really important that we understand what's going on here. And, we're not just going to fade away, but we want to be strong and resilient as we enter this stage of our life. So during postmenopause, the symptoms from perimenopause can continue. Estrogen and progesterone, as you can see in that purple square, they are still there, but they are at much lower levels. So it makes it even more important that we reduce inflammation and support our hormone health. So as estrogen declines and the ratio of progesterone to estrogen changes, inflammation will naturally increase. And this will lead to a change in our microbiome, decline in muscle mass and bone mass, increase in heart disease, weight gain, specifically belly fat. And if estrogen is not metabolized or too much is produced in our fat stores, this can lead to estrogen dominance and elevated cortisol. This imbalanced and inflammatory state can lead to many uncomfortable symptoms. This slide lists many of the frustrating and uncomfortable symptoms you may be experiencing. Perimenopause can be overwhelming, but I promise you there is hope. The good news is you have the power to reduce and even eliminate these symptoms. In this course, you will learn techniques to help you learn to listen to your body, heal your gut, reduce stress, and bring you into a balanced and peaceful state. So, how are we going to address these symptoms to alleviate them and help you to feel your best? First of all, remember that symptoms are always a consequence. You can look at them as an indicator light that the basic foundations of health need to be addressed. So here's what we can do. Support our adrenals, which have to take over for producing estrogen for the ovaries. We can support digestion and liver detox to escort out circulating estrogens to prevent estrogen dominance and allow us to absorb key nutrients. How exactly will we achieve this? We are going to go back to the basics. So starting with the basic foundations of health, which include a nutrient-dense diet, proper digestion, blood sugar, mineral balance, hydration, and fatty acids. So I hope that this helps with your understanding of what's going on in your body, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.